Hello guys and welcome to Laravel 7 tutorials. So guys, in the previous video we successfully implemented the layout for our front end, and in this video we are going to implement all the remaining pages that are related to front end. Okay, so let's move to Sublime, and first of all I will move to resources, views, front end, layout, master right here. So as you can see, we have successfully created all the sections. This section is related to title, and this section is related to any specific page related CSS, and this section right here, content, is related to every specific page related specific content. Okay, because in our case every page is going to have its own specific content. Okay, and right here every specific page related JavaScript section. Okay, nice and clean. Okay, so in this case I'm going to copy everything from this HR to right here, the page header. Why? Let me show you with an example. I will move to clean block, index.html. Okay, so guys, this is going to be the root page or the home page of our website, but in our case, in our project, we are not going to have a home page because it is going to be the blog page, where we are going to list all of our blogs right here. And whenever we click on any specific link, just like you can see right here, we will move to specific blog related details. Okay, so let's carry on, and I will just move to right here, and I will just copy everything from right here, and I will cut it. Let's say cut, because we don't need any HTML right here. Okay, in this case for the front end layout. Okay, now I will move to front end, and I'm going to create a new file inside front end, not in the layout folder but in the front end folder. Right click, new file, paste all the code and save it as, let's say, blog.blade.php. Nice and simple. Okay, now we are going to see only this HTML markup because we haven't extended our master layout yet. So what we are going to do, let's extend our layout, and for that I'm going to write @extends, in this case front end dot layout dot master. Okay, then we are going to have a section @section that is related to title, and I'm going to end this section right here @end section. Okay, and now I will just copy this so that I don't have to type it again and again. This section is related to styles, then content, then scripts. Let's change the name, scripts, and here it is going to be content. Okay, and here it is going to be styles. Nice and simple. And I will just copy this HTML markup from right here and paste it inside the content section, because this is the content. Okay, let's place it right here. Nice and simple. Okay, now let's make a route for this page, blog related page, so that we can see the changes. Sorry for my bad English, sorry guys. Okay, now here I'm going to put the title, and the title would be, in this case we didn't came up with any specific name related to our project. So what I'm going to do right here is I am going to name it just the blogging as it is. Okay, if you want to, you can place whatever name you like. Okay, because this project is yours. Okay guys. Okay, now this would be, let's say, home, blogging home. Nice and simple. Then I will move to web.php, and I'm going to create a route. Okay, let's copy this. Let's change this because we don't need this master layout anymore. These routes are just for the configuration purpose. So in this case, name would be blog, and whenever I hit this blog route, I want to show the view that is blog. once again. Okay, and it is not inside the layout, so I will just remove this layout. Okay, now it's inside the front end folder. Okay, let's hit this route, and first of all I need to run my project. Okay, I have already accessed my project directory and folder right here, so I will write php artisan sub, and let me see if XAMPP is up and running. Yes, it is. Let's access our project, and now I'm going to hit blog. Okay guys, so now you can see our layout is extended. Right here you can see the title, and our page is working perfectly fine. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I will move to blog.blade. Why? Because we can see the same div is repeated again and again, and I don't like that at all. Sorry guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the unnecessary divs, and I'm going to place the loop. I'm going to implement this using loop, so we don't have any extra markup. Okay, now let me see how many divs do we have. One, and this is the second one. That's it. Okay, now it will work fine. Okay, so let's I'm going to place a loop right here at the rate for simplicity and for less code. So for $I equals to 0, let's say, and $I less than 11, let's say, you can say 10. That's it. It's up to you. And $I plus plus, and let's end this loop right here. Second div. Yes, exactly right here. Okay, and for. Let's refresh and see we didn't break anything. Okay, so everything is working perfectly fine, and now you can see these first and second divs are repeated again and again, and I think I'm missing an HR right here. So for that, let's see if we can, yeah, we need to place that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this and for just below the HR. Let's refresh. Okay, now every div is separated. Right here you can see the HR. Okay, nice and shining. Okay, so now let's create our about page, and for that I will just move to the clean block folder, and I will open this about.html in Sublime. Open with Sublime because I need the HTML markup for the about page. Okay, so I will just copy everything from right here, header to div content. Let's see where it ends. Main content right here. So from HR to page header, just copy this. Okay, and let's create a file first. In the front end, I'm going to create a new file, and this time the file name would be, let's say, let's paste our code and let's save our file. The name of the file would be, in this case, about.play.play. Okay, now I need to extend the layout, and for that I will move to right here. Let's just copy everything from right here, copy and paste just above it, paste. That's it. And we need the closing of this section, and we need the script section as well. So I will just copy this from right here and let's paste it right here. Okay, nice and simple. If you want to, you can type it again and again if you want to. In my case, I was feeling lazy for writing, so I just copied that all. And in this case, this is about related page, so I'm going to rename it to about, blogging about. Okay, let's create the route so that we can see the effects and we can see the about page. And in this case, I want to hit about and I want to see about page. Let's hit the about page. Okay, so now you can see we have our about page in place. Okay, nice and shining. Okay, so one thing we are missing right here is the images for each page. So what I'm going to do, and for that we need the image folder from this clean blog. So I will just copy this image folder, copy, and let's open C in new window. Okay, C, XAMPP, htdocs, blogging, public, and image. Okay, so we have successfully placed the image folder in the public directory, and now we don't need to even change the route or the link to these images, because while using Laravel, if you want to include any file, if it is placed directly in the public folder, it is going to access it directly and we don't need to define anything. Let me just show you. I will just refresh right here and you can see our about related page. Let's move to blog once again to see the image right here. Okay, so everything is working perfectly fine. Okay, so I will just create a new file, front end, new file, and in this case it would be contact. Let's save it, contact.blade.php. okay, and I'm going to copy everything from about blade and paste it right here, and I will remove the content of this because this content was not related to contact us page. We need that. So for that I will move to the clean blog folder once again, and let's open this contact.html in Sublime. Open with Sublime text. Okay, let's move and copy the content for the contact page from here, this HR, to page header. Copy, paste it right here, and it is done. Let's move to web.php, and again we are going to create a route. Okay, let's place it. This time name would be contact, and here it would be contact. Okay, in this case we need the contact page. Let's hit the route related to contact. Okay, so now you can see we have successfully implemented our contact us page. Okay, so this is why we make a layout, and we don't need to let's say copy and paste the same code again and again. We just make a layout, and in this case, sorry for my bad English guys, I just don't know what to say because I don't have a script. Okay, so in this case we just needed the HTML markup for every specific page, because in this case every specific page is going to have its own content. Okay guys, nice and simple, I think so. Okay, so contact page is implemented. Now the last page is sample post. We need the post.html, and for that once again I am going to close this contact.html, and I am going to create a new file inside this front end, and this time the name of the file would be, let's save it first, and the name would be blogdetail.blade.php. blogdetail.blade.php. Yeah, nice. Okay, so I will just copy everything from right here from the contact blade. This time let's close everything, paste it right here, and in this case we don't need this because once again we have a specific content for blog detail page. Okay, so right here I will just close this, and once again I will move to clean blog, and I will open this post.html, open with Sublime, and I'm going to copy everything from HR to page header. Right, copy, and let's place it in the blog detail content area. That's it. Done, and now we need to change. Okay, so this is blog detail page, so what I'm going to say is blog detail. That's it, and we need to change that on the contact blade as well, because here we have about, so I will say contact. Okay, nice and simple. Let's make a route for this blog detail page. Copy. Once again, these routes are just for the configuration purpose. Okay guys, so that we can see the our front end pages, and in this case blog detail. Okay, and I want the page blog detail. That's it. Let's hit this route and let's refresh and see the title is changed or not right here. Okay, blog detail. Okay, so now our blog detail page is in place, and here you can see the title and the content of blog detail page. Okay, so let's make the changes to our top navigation. For now, I'm just going to replace this home to blog. Okay, let's move to top navigation. Okay, let's close each and everything from right here and close the master blade, and let's move to layout top nav. Okay, in this case it would be blog. Okay, and we don't need this sample post because we are going to we are not going to use the sample post page. It was just for the demo purpose. That's it. Okay, so now we have blog, about, contact page. Let's make these links functional. Let's say if I click blog, nothing is going to happen because we don't have any specific link. See right here. Let's change this to and one other useful method, that is URL, and I'm just going to define the route to this blog page. I will just show you on the web.php. Okay, so here in this URL method we are going to define the route we want to hit, and the route which we already created in this case for blog is right here /blog. So whenever we are going to hit this route, we are going to hit our view that is related to blog. So I will just paste it right here. That's it. For simplicity, let me just show you. Nice and simple. Blog, and now we are redirected to our main page or blog page, you can see. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is let's place the URL for about, and for that let's call our URL method, and to hit the about link, what we are going to do, we have a route for about right here /about. So what I'm going to do, /about, and we are going to hit the about view. Let's refresh about, and you can see we are redirected to about page. Let's change the third one right here, and in this case URL contact / okay, nice and simple. Okay. Contact, about, you can see the links are working now. Okay, now the last thing, when we click this heading, whatever you can say, the blog title or whatever you like. Okay, so whenever we are going to click this title, heading, etc. So we are going to move to blog detail page. So for now we don't have many blogs, so I'm just going to place the redirection to blog detail page, and for that we will move to blog main blog page right here, and we have two divs right here. I'm just going to define the URL to the blog detail page, blog detail. That's it. Let's copy this because we have two divs. Copy and paste it right here. That's it. Let's refresh. And now whenever I'm going to click on this heading, we are redirected to blog detail page. Okay, let's hit the blog page right. Okay, so guys, everything is working perfectly fine. Now the last thing I want to discuss right here is we are going to have a drop down on this blog. Why? Because I already told you in the introductory video that we are going to create the categories for each blog. Let's say if blog relates to sports, that specific blog is going to be placed in the category of sports, and we need to show it somewhere here. Okay, so it is going to be a drop down, and let's say, for example, the categories would be sports, tech, programming, or whatever you like. Okay, so in the later videos we are going to change this link, this first blog link, to a drop down. Okay, so let me see if everything is working perfectly fine or not. Blog is, we are redirected to blog or main page. About, we are redirected to about page. Contact, we are redirected to contact page. Let's move to blog once again. Let's click any of the links and we are redirected to the blog detail page. Okay guys, so in the next video, and one more thing, we are going to have a login, logout or register link right here, but we are going to implement that in the next video. Okay, so we are going to create 2 more links, 3 more: login, register and logout. Okay, so in the next video we are going to change the redirection. Let's say when we hit this route, I want to see this page, blog. So in the next video we are going to change the redirection, and let's say once the user is logged in, we are going to redirect that user to our dashboard. Let me show you the login page. Login, and it is perfectly fine. Let's say if I type my email was all about Laravel and password was, I think, 12341234, login. Okay, so now you can see we are redirected to home. So what we are going to do in the next video, we are going to change all these redirections, and after, let's say if user is trying to log in, he will be redirected to the dashboard we just implemented in the previous videos, and on this route we are going to see the front end page, or let's say home or blog page. Okay, so guys, that's it from this video. I hope you guys liked the video. If you liked it, please like, subscribe and share. Thank you, take care, and yes, be ready. Okay, take care.